We've had a tremendous demand here from people from Japan and even especially America West Coast about putting out potassium iodide. Those are the tablets that you take in case of radiation, and it protects your thyroid from getting cancer. And yeah, there's a certain demand, but I'll tell you what's happening, the supplies are gone. The companies selling it are all sold out. The raw material suppliers they've got everything committed because it's just such a huge thing. But really, it only protects the thyroid. And the problem is there's a lot of side effects with it. And if you're over 40, you ought not to use it because there's some real serious side effects there. And so all these distributors saying, well, why don't you get out? And I said, I'm not going to because of the health hazard with it. And it's sure, I mean, if you're, and the only place it really works if you're really close to a massive dose. If you're out and about a distance from wherever the radiation cloud, I mean, who would think we'd be talking about this radiation cloud coming, but it's not really effective then. It's just when you get a massive dose of it. But I said this morning, and a lot of demand. Yesterday we had meetings and they were up to my house and people were asking me about it. And so I said, well, you know what? Fulvic acid literally annihilates radiation. And it's one of the things when Chernobyl went up, Russian scientists, they're smart enough, they use fulvic acid to put on the ground to neutralize the radiation, and they sprayed plant life, and they gave it to animals, and they gave it to humans because it just mops up radiation. And we have that in our SpectraMAXX. And so if you think of every cell in your body, how would you like to have fulvates in it, which is the brunt against radiation? The science is really terrific, and we're going to do a blast out here so you can see some of the science that's there on it. But it's potassium iodide for the for the thyroid. But how about something for all of you? And that's what we have already in SpectraMAXX, so you don't have to worry. And it's much more powerful and totally broad spectrum and diverse for your whole body. And so the very product you're taking, SpectraMAXX, to get the antioxidants, essential trace minerals, essential nutrients, is loaded with fulvic acid, which, as one scientist said, and we got a paper we'll send out to you on it, it virtually annihilates radiation. So if you're worried about that cloud, if it comes up from Japan and starts coming over, it could go up through Canada, come across through here. A lot of people on the West Coast are really worried about it. We've got SpectraMAXX. Start taking, and then if a cloud comes, take it 2-3 times a day. I can tell you that just to make sure. But what a tremendous science. And I told the people here in the office today, I said, look at this. Because what we do is so much more advanced science. Here we have the right time, the right place, the right product. And so with this crisis, this tsunami going on in Japan, our sales are probably going to explode over there because they don't even know that fulvic acid can annihilate radiation. Well, we do, and so we're going to tell everybody with it in this potassium iodide pills, forget them. Fulvic acid is the way to go, and you got it in your body anyway. And it really energizes your body. There's a lot of energy in fulvic acid. It's the way that plants absorb nutrients, and so we've been able to harvest it and put it in our SpectraMAXX because it makes nutrients be absorbed. And one thing we've always talked about is it catches toxins and especially toxic heavy metals and pulls them out of the body. So what a product.